So, number three on our list is going to be the Boston Celtics. And you're probably thinking, why Boston? If you guys do not remember, Boston inquired about Christian Wood right before the deadline. There are no reports of what was offered, as you guys can see in this article over there on the right hand side. But the fact that Boston did inquire about Christian Wood should concern Piston fans. Boston has always been a team that is looking for a center or a big man. After losing Al Horford last summer, their only real big man is Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice is a nice player, but offensively, he doesn't have the same skill set as Christian Wood. But defensively, Daniel Tice is a better player than Christian Wood. There's no debating that. But having those two on the same team could be dynamic for the Celtics, and I think that's the main reason why they called the Pistons about his availability. So do not be surprised if you see Boston and Christian Wood linked in free agency this summer. So the second team on my list is going to be the New York Knicks. They've already been linked to him. They're going to look at him in free agency, and that should concern Pistons fans. They have cap space to spend this summer, and you saw what they did last summer. They gave some former Pistons, Reggie Bullock and Wayne Ellington, a huge pay increase. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same thing with Christian Wood. They already have a couple power forwards on their roster. They have Taj Gibson, Julius Randle, Bobby Portis. I don't know where Christian Wood would fit into that mix, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do go after Christian Wood this summer. And I don't know if the Pistons want to get in a bidding war with the Knicks. So that is my second team the Pistons should look out for this free agency. So the last team on my list is going to be the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte has a lot of cap space this summer, and they're already looking to add a big man to their team. Charlotte is probably one of the worst run organizations, and they give massive contracts to average players. They gave Terry Rozier 18 million. They gave Nick Batum one of the worst contracts in the NBA right now, and it would not surprise me if they throw Christian Wood the bag. I could see them offering him anywhere from like 15 to like 20 million just because they just don't get it. They overpay for players. But Christian Wood on the Hornets would be a huge upgrade for them. They would be really young. They have a fun team. You know, Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges, and you throw Christian Wood into that mix, that team would be jumping out of the gym. And, you know, it'd be a fun team to watch. But if you're a Pistons fan, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see them get into a bidding war with the Charlotte Hornets. So that is one team that you need to really keep your eye on this free agency period.